Hey yo, what's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. Let me get a radio check in the stream. Let me see if you got me 5x5 Lima Charlie. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It is your boy Blue, and today we are in Brazil. Brasilia, to be exact. That is the capital of Brazil. If you didn't know, it's called Brasilia. Pretty easy to remember. But anyways, guys, I want to say a good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you're watching from the world. For many of you guys, it is good night for you, which is Mel Noite, I believe, in Portuguese. If it's morning for you, bom dia. Welcome to the stream, guys. Good to see you. We are in the LATAM A320 by Phoenix, still standing as the king of flight sim right now, the GOAT, the greatest, the best, the most detailed, the most complex aircraft currently in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. But, you know, I'm not gonna lie, this is my first time flying an A320 since I've been flying an A350, and it is quite a jump. It's a massive difference in size, visual, all that, single by single. Thank you guys. FO Dep, I see, man. Johnny, Man, welcome to the stream. Yaham, welcome to the stream, man. Muito obrigado. I'm gonna bring my Portuguese out today, guys. I don't get to use my Portuguese too often, but I'm gonna bring the Portuguese out. The Portuguese, you feel me? Red Aviation, welcome to the stream, man. I know a lot of you guys about to hit the bed and go to sleep, so man, I want to say thank you for stopping by and say hi, and I hope you have a good night. Matter of fact, if you want to leave the stream running, I can be your late night ASMR, if you know what I'm saying. No, just kidding. I'll do that. It's kind of weird. Anyways, so Cass, welcome to the stream, man. So we're flying today in the A321. Vamos, in Brazil, headed to Sao Paulo, down south. About an hour and a half long flight. The sun will rise. We're actually flying early morning here in Brasilia. I have been to Brazil before a few times. I've been to Brasilia a few times, so I'll probably tell a few stories about that in flight. But right now, let's get started with the flight, shall we? Shall we? So I'm gonna hop into the interior, hitting this button. Boom. We are live on YouTube, Twitch, and on TikTok as per usual. So big shout out to everybody who's joining us today. Ken Block, I see you, man. Welcome aboard. Good to see you, bro. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Hope you've had a great week so far. We'll bring the music down. I was looking for a specific type of music, but I couldn't find it on Epidemic Sound. What we're listening to right now is a style of music called samba, which is very popular in Brazil. But that's not. There's another type of music that I remember. Man, what's the name of that? Let me see. I gotta Google it now. It's gonna bother me if I don't Google it. Brazil.
We are ready to go when you are.
What's it called? Pop? No, funk. It's called funk, which is weird because in the U.S. we think of
Good
funk
morning, ladies and
like
gentlemen,
the old school funk music. Anyway, she's rushing me on. Let's get going. All right, up top, external power on. Battery, bro. I forgot how to fly A320. Where's the battery at? Here. Battery 1. Battery 2. IR 1. 3. 2. Yeah, she's a little loud. We'll turn it down a little bit. And we'll bring that music all the way down. Very nice. Yeah, it's called funk. It's dope. I was introduced to it when I was in Brazil. And when you hear it, you're like, you know, I've actually heard music like this before. I just didn't think it was called funk. But yeah, it's pretty dope. All right, so battery 1 didn't come on. So let's get that on. Uh-oh. I think I do have random failures turned on. The A320, the last time I flew it, so there's a potential things could go south. But we're not expecting that, of course. All right, overhead, I believe, is good to go there. We'll go ahead and let's get fueled up and all that. We are delayed today. It's a delayed flight, which is why we're flying early in the morning or late at night, whichever. We've already imported from Simbrief. If we go to ground services, we'll go to mass and balance, and we'll hit load aircraft, and we will do GSX boarding only. We'll do fuel instant. I don't normally personally do the fueling thing. It just, to me, it takes too long, and sometimes it's not even accurate. So I just do the instant fuel, but that is good. So that's gonna start loading our passengers. Hopefully, I think I downloaded a GSX profile for this airport, so it should hopefully work with that. We'll see here in a little bit. By the way, the sceneries we're flying to are in the YouTube description. So if you either want to fly with us or you want to fly this flight at a later time in the future, you can do that. Both airports we're flying to today are free. I know a lot of times I fly at payware airports, but today we're flying at 2 free airports. Let's go to our FMS. Oh, you know what I forgot? I knew I was forgetting some. I forgot I have the WinWing freaking MCDU, and I'm not even freaking using it, but I don't have time to set it up now. I completely forgot I even had that. I do have the WinWing FCU, which is the autopilot panel, which I absolutely love that. So we're gonna, dang it, I really hate that I forgot that. Man, that'd be nice. All right, so go to AOC menu, flight initialization, and we'll go to init data request. How's everything going? Pretty good, Jackal. Welcome back, guys. This is the night shift, the red eye, the graveyard shift, as some people call it. I know it's pretty late for those who live in the U.S. and even Europe. I think in like UK it's probably like super early morning. I think right now, like what 4 o'clock in the morning, something like that. All right, so that's imported. That's good. Go to init page. Go init request there. The night hype with blue is legit. I'm not gonna lie, these night streams, I don't know, it has a different vibe to it. Am I right, chat? Like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's me because I've been awake all day, or if it's you guys. I don't know. But I used to stream, like local time, I used to stream fairly early-ish in the morning. It wasn't that early. It was like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., right? It was one of the first things I did. Or not the first things, I was up pretty early. But now, this is like the last thing I'm doing when I stream. So, all right, so we got that imported. We got our cost index stuff from SimBrief. Again, for those who are just joining us, we are currently in Brasilia. We're flying to Sao Paulo. The codes are Sierra Bravo Bravo Romeo for departure, and our arrival airport is Sierra Bravo Sierra Papa. That's where we're going. Flight time or block time is 1 hour 45 minutes. Air time 1 hour and 16 minutes. We're cruising at 38,000 feet. We should be. Oh, are we in kilos? Let's go double check that. Make sure the cabin announcements are off. I got something special for y'all a little later. Units, here we go. Units, yeah, it's currently in inches. Or, yeah, so we'll change that and change that. It should be good now. Hopefully, do I need to re-import? Or do you think it knows? Let me see. We're expecting 6128 kilos. Okay, that's right. That's right. All right, good. Okay, cool. So we're good there. We're good there. All right, so for our cost index, we are. I always forget where that is on my SimBrief thingammerbob. Oh, 7. Trying to get off the ground before the sun rises because I do want to catch the city lights surrounding Brasilia as we depart, but we might be a little late for that. Yeah. All right, so cruise flight level, as I just said, is 380. We'll put 380 here in the box. What's up, Junior? Welcome to the stream, man. You did 2 flights today? Nice, man. Nice, nice, nice. We are following a real-world LATAM route. The real-world number is TAM 3001. That is a real-life flight number for our leg we're doing today. Our actual call sign, though, will be TAM 116. That's my normal call sign. Let's go to the next page. And we'll do our zero fuel weight, which we actually can't do until they finish boarding, so we'll skip that, go to flight plan, and we'll go to our departure of Brasilia, SBBR, go to departure there. We're expecting runway 29er left out of here. That might change. We do need to get our IFR. Then go GAX 2 Alpha, and our transition will be the GBEP. For that, so we'll hit insert there, and we'll go to our arrival. We'll check our flight plan here in a second. We'll go to our arrival first. And we're expecting, at least at the moment, 17 right, the ILS. Let's go double check that with my chart here.
TAM 117, mic check.
I did hear you, Cass. I'm not able to mic check with you back with you, but I did hear you. ILS X-ray, I think is just fine.
Traffic
Make sure you guys coming over again. Alright, cool, they're on. Yeah, I think the ILS X-ray should be just fine. I don't actually know the difference between these too much. Yeah, we'll do X-ray via Lovedey. That's rude. Alright, cool, so we'll do that. So X-ray. The star is going to be
1228, radio check.
Star is going to be the DAS something. Papa Alpha. And then intit, boom, and our approach via
Who dat?
is Lovedey, boom. All right, insert, And that's good to go. All right, cool. Flight plan is complete. Let's go just make sure that there's nothing missing or wrong. Make sure there's no discontinuities, anything like that. So I'm just gonna scroll through it. And so far, so
What's
good.
that, you blue?
Looks good. All right, so we'll go ahead and get our IFR clearance real quick, and we'll hop back on Unicon with the other guys here in just a second. But we are using say intentions again. I love using it when there's no ATC. We should have an IF. Well, actually, we'll request an IFR. So clearance here is 121.0. Oh wait, let's get our ATIS first. 1278.
Wing is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Quebec.
Time of day I'm using right now.
Presidente Juscelino Kubitz Czech International Airport. Information, Quebec.
Let's do
0300 Zulu.
Let's do 0830
320 Visibility
UTC,
6.
if you're flying along.
Sky conditions. View
Alright,
at
that's
4,000 feet. Scattered at 10,000 feet. Temperature 23. Dew point 18. QNH 1020.
At 1020.
Density altitude 5,000 feet. Transition level 75.
Alright, they have information in Quebec.
Arriving and departing runways 11 right.
Alright, switch over
11
to
left.
clearance 121.0.
Passenger
Alright, let's call
boarding
him. Oh,
started.
boa noite. Oh my god, freaking GSX talks in Portuguese. I'm done. Y'all hear that? Listen. I did not know GSX spoke Portuguese. That's so sick. That's so sick. I want to hear it again. Talk to me, flight attendants. Where are all the people at? No people. Okay. Maybe it doesn't work in 2024. I don't know. Alright, let's get the APU started. And we'll get ready to get out of here. Fuel pumps on. We'll get our ADI set up. If you want, you can start a push. I don't mind if you're ahead of me. I don't mind. Reed Aviation, you're about to do Seoul to Doha in the A350-1000. Nice. Alright, flap is open. Up top, we get our start. Boom, that's good. Alright, I'm gonna call for a clearance here. What the heck? Oh, hold on. Of course, Microsoft has reset something in my controls, because that button should be unmapped that I just pressed just now. So I go to my controls here, and let's see what they've messed up. Yeah, so they put me back to default. I made my own profiles for the Thrustmaster TCA Airbus stick, which should be the custom one here. So hit save, because the trigger is the button I use for push to talk, and
Radio check 121.
for whatever reason they have that set to like quick look or something. I don't know, something stupid. All right, so I also have my throttle profile for the Phoenix. Okay, that wasn't actually plugged in. That's good. I'm glad I actually checked that. All right, so that should be good now. It should be able to go ahead and call for ATC. Yes, that is a citation, am I right? I do love this plane. I do. Chat, do you love this plane? Let me know. What do you think of the Phoenix A320? Okay, let's see if we can call it up for clearance now. Brasilia, clearance. This is LATAM 116 IFR to Sao Paulo.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Alright, cool.
Clearance, good day. Plumber 22 requesting IFR clearance to Johannesburg.
Element says it works now. Good.
South
You just got done playing
aircraft
Arma
type.
Reforger with your brothers.
Airbus
And now off to bed. Hope everyone had a
3800,
good night. Yeah, man. Hope you had a good time, bro. Catch you later.
And we have information uniform.
I do agree with that, Captain Aviation. I do personally
November
like the
116 Bravo,
321.
Brasilia
better.
clearance, information Romeo is current. Cleared to Sao Paulo via the ERIT 1 Alpha departure, then as filed. Departure runway 11 left. Initial climb to 7,000. Departure on 119er, decimal 2 squawk 1274.
Alright, he changed our runway. Fun. Alright, clear to Sao Paulo via the E-ATX 1 Alpha departure, then it's filed. Departure runway 11 left. Initial climb to 7,000. Departure on 119.2. Squawk 1274. LATAM 116. He changed a lot of stuff actually, which is great. So we gotta go fix that.
Chancellor 16 Bravo, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.8 when ready.
He's calling me the wrong call sign. Let me fix that. He is calling me the wrong call sign and I don't like it.
Welcome me on board.
I don't like it.
Boa noite.
Oh, boa noite. I like it. They're talking Portuguese. Cool.
Posso ver seu cartão de embarque?
Oh my god. I don't know why I'm freaking out. I'm hearing the local language from GSX is so sick to me.
This way, please.
It doesn't work in every like country, so it's cool to hear it. Alright, we gotta fix some things. Let's go to our flight plan. I'm gonna go to this guy here and departure, and he changed our departure. So he gave us 1-1 left for departure via the E-ATX 1 Alpha. What was the transition? Did he give us a transition?
Olá.
He didn't say. Let me check it on my Navigraph here real quick. Sorry guys, stand by chat. I am just making an adjustment to our flight plan.
Posso ver seu cartão de embarque?
Brazilian clearance, good afternoon. Phoenix 1156 at gate 20, request IFR clearance to Goiânia.
Posso ver seu cartão de embarque?
Clear to Goiânia via under 1 Alpha departure, then as filed. Departure runway 29er left. Initial climb to 7,000. Departure frequency 119.2. Squawk 5232. Phoenix 1156.
We do lose.
Aero Phoenix 1156, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.8 when ready.
Posso ver seu cartão de embarque?
We'll contact ground 121.8 when ready. Phoenix 1156.
Hello.
Let me change that. I want to change it to Nileg for departure. Where is that at?
Por aqui, por favor.
Por aqui, por favor.
Olá.
You don't see you anymore off on your right. I'll double check if I'll make sure I'm still on
Welcome
that.
on
So
board.
I should still be on. Oh no, we're not. I think because I paused the sim to change my controls. I think it kicked me off VATSIM, so I should be back now. Thanks for calling it out,
Hello.
guys. Alright, so you should now see me on VATSIM. Alright, cool. Alright, here it is. Here's my departure. I think.
Welcome me on
We gotta
board.
make some adjustments. That's no problem. Alright, so the leg is in there. I think, right? We put that. The leg down. Yeah, there's the leg. So what we gotta do now is move this continuity.
Hello.
I'm gonna go and look this way. If I can fix it. Go to plan mode. And zoom out. Wait, I forgot I have this. Yeah.
This way, please.
Okay, I think it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
This way, please.
Alright. So we go from the leg straight to
Bem-vindo a bordo.
Apron. We'll delete that discontinuity. Don't need it. Hit clear. Alright, it's gone. Insert. And that's done. Alright, cool. So flight plan's all good. We'll
Olá.
kick through it really quickly. And I think that's all he changed. He changed our departure and our runway. So we've now made that adjustment. We're good to go now on FMC1. Boarding, I believe, is actually surprisingly not complete. There's still boarding. We've got about
Brazilian clearance, good afternoon.
10 passengers to go.
6605 with
everything else ready
IFR to
before they're done.
Confins request flight plan clearance
If
with
you bleed
information
now on,
delta.
we'll go back to here. We'll go to our init page.
Bem-vindo a bordo.
We'll get our wins, win
Brazilian
requests.
clearance, Azul 6605 ready to copy.
And return. Alright, cool. Alright, that's good. All we're waiting is for passengers to board, and we can actually put in our final numbers and get our performance, whatnot. So I guess that little change to the flight plan didn't take too long. He did give us initial climb altitude, which was 7,000. I use my WinWing FCU to make that change, and then there it is. It sounds like everybody's on board. Alright, dismiss. Cool. Alright, let's go over to now. Back down here. Go to our next page, our init B page. Block fuel should be 6.1 kilos. Yep, and our zero fuel weight is 54.7.
I beg your pardon. Brasilia clearance, Speedbird 66 Juliet, requesting IFR clearance to Brasilia. No, we're not. We're going to Curitiba. Speedbird 66 Juliet Heavy.
30.7.
Brasilia clearance, Speedbird 66 Juliet with information Mike. Clear to
That's good.
Curitiba after
Wait for a
departure by
second.
radar vectors to Edmin, then
Z Gaming, I'm using both.
departure 11 right.
We're using both VATSIM and Say Intention. So I am on VATSIM, so if you were on VATSIM, you would also see my plane. If you were on the same frequency as me, you'd hear me. You probably won't hear me because I'm on the specific, you know, clearance frequency and whatnot. But you will hear me when I go on tower and stuff. But if VATSIM pops on, which is very unlikely at this time, then I'll hop over to VATSIM only and exclusively. But since there's no ATC and I want ATC, well, you say intentions. That's the benefit of having it. All right, so let's go over to that's good. Let's go to our perf page now, and we get our final takeoff numbers over here. Departure. 29 left, that is incorrect. We're using 11 left. It is dry. Flaps will be 1 plus F. Force toga, why not? We'll force toga today. No anti-ice. Packs will be on the sync load sheet. Winds good. Sync winds. That's all good. So our winds are 300 at 02. That's kind of weird they gave us runway 11, but whatever. Temperatures 23. QNH 120 1020. We'll calculate. There it is, and we'll send that to the MCDU. So V speed 1343436. Our climb speed 207. Transition out to 7,000. Flaps 1/down 01. And no flex since we're doing a toga takeoff. We go to our next page here and put 207 for our pre-selected climb out speed right here. And that's that's not it. 207. Boom. That's good. APU is already on. Boarding is complete. We'll go ahead and tell the ground crew they can disconnect the air and the power. Just like that. We'll get the seatbelt signs on. Beacon light on. Let's go ahead and, probably should do this before we do the beacon light, but I forgot. We want to hit up the co-pilot and we'll do our pre-departure briefing. Alright, I am ready for our pre-departure briefing. And our co-pilot should reply here in just a bit.
Hello, Captain.
We will be departing from runway 11 left. We'll be flying the IRIT 1 Alpha departure with an initial climb altitude clearance to 7,000 feet. Transition altitude is 7,000 feet. After takeoff, we'll follow the SID profile as cleared, climb altituding to FL 240. Weather at departure shows no significant weather expected en route. In the event of an engine failure below 400 feet, we'll continue straight ahead and follow ATC instructions. Above 400 feet, we'll follow the engine out SID procedure, climb altituding to 3,000 feet before turning back. For any abnormalities or emergencies before V1, we'll reject the takeoff and apply maximum braking. After V1, we'll continue the takeoff, handle the emergency, and communicate with ATC. We have been cleared as filed.
Alright, whoever's behind me might want to move forward. I'll be pushing back soon.
We're configured for takeoff with flaps 5. V1 is 142 knots, VR is 147 knots, and V2 is 152 knots. We'll climb altitude out at V2 plus 10 knots. I think we're ready to go, Captain.
Alright, thank you for the briefing. I think, what's our co-pilot's name today? I think her name is Amanda or something like that. I'll say thank you to Amanda. And let's make sure we got this stuff set up. So we got our PA.
Radio check 121.0.
We're actually switching over to 121.8 now. So for those who are
thank you.
we're switching over to 121.8 now. or ground. Alright, on that, ready for pushback clearance. Let's get out of here, chat. Let's get out of here before the sun rises. And what stand are we at? We're at stand 20 something. I think 27? 26? 26. Brazil, your ground, LATAM 116 is ready for push with Romeo at stand 26.
LATAM 116, Brasilia ground, pushback approved, face east.
Pushback approved, facing east, LATAM 116. Alright, back to ground services. Does it know where I want to push back to? I can't remember how that works in the Phoenix. Is it just like automatic? It just does it, or what? Our beacon is on, right? Does it want me to read? What is it doing? Yeah, I guess.
Hey, LATAM 3201, we're on the pushback and we're facing east, ready to taxi when able.
Don't know what it's doing.
You need to set parking brakes to request ground
yeah,
services.
Max Perusa, we are currently in Brasilia and we're headed to Sao Paulo. Probably gonna get a company message about us being late.
Hey, LATAM 3201, we're on the pushback and we're facing east, ready to taxi when able.
You gonna push us or what? What's going on?
Pilatus 900 Hotel Sierra, Brasilia ground, taxi to runway 11 right, via Mike 1 L5P, Romeo uniform, Yankee.
Release parking brakes, please.
Alright, brakes please for the push.
Brasilia ground, LATAM 3201,
Commencing
pushback
push.
complete, ready to taxi.
All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Alright, we're pushing, chat. Alright guys, while we push back, you guys make sure you pay very close attention to our safety briefing. Thanks for flying, LATAM.
Brasilia ground, LATAM 3201, pushback complete, ready to taxi.
Demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
Bem-vindos a bordo de mais novo voo da LATAM. Convidamos você a ouvir atentamente e seguir estas instruções de segurança, enquanto seguimos pela América do Sul em uma viagem mágica, sem fronteiras. Welcome aboard a new flight with LATAM. We invite you to listen carefully and follow these safety instructions as we travel through South America on a magical journey without frontiers. Por favor, acompanhe-nos. Please come with us. Guarde a bagagem de mão no compartimento superior ou embaixo do assento à sua frente. Carry-on bags must be stowed in the overhead compartment or underneath the seat in front of you.
Alright, we'll turn that down a little bit while we do the engine start. Starting off with engine 1. Clear on 1, starting 1. Take a listen. It's been a while since I heard this engine start up.
To fasten your seatbelt, insert the metal clip into the buckle and tighten it by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To unfasten it, lift the top part of the buckle. Se o seu cinto tiver 3 pontos de ajuste, prenda a alça do ombro colocando o gancho de metal sobre o fecho e aperte a alça até que fique travada.
This is the CFM engine, I think. No, sorry. CFM. That's an interesting push. They basically turn you around. That's kind of cool. All right, that's a good start on 1. That's cool. The walkers are still walking. Alright, sweet.
Reset parking brakes.
Brake set. Clear disconnect. Show us a pin.
Unlocking gear.
Alright, we'll go start engine 2.
Este avião possui 8 saídas de emergência com dispositivos que podem ser usados em uma evacuação. Todas as escorregadeiras podem ser usadas como bote. This aircraft has
You should be starting up.
exits equipped with slides that can be used in an evacuation. All slides can be used as life rafts.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left skill, right skill.
This is gonna be a sick rollout. I can't wait. Alright, let's see what we got. We have a PTU fault. Interesting. We do, I believe, have 2 good engines though, both at 19.2 and 1. Yeah, they're stable. Don't know why we lost that PTU. We'll check on that. I don't think it's crucial, but alright. Master switch off on the APU. Signal signs are on. Let's do our flaps now, and back to normal. On the ignition switch, we'll arm our ground spoilers, make sure the cockpit door is locked, which it should have done before we push back. Oh, there's people back there now. Sweet. And we'll lock that door. Wrong way, other way. Alright, sweet. What am I missing? We'll get our weather radar, proximity warning system, system 2, we'll set to. Other than that, we're all looking good from what I understand. The flaps are down. Quick flight control check. That looks nice.
Boa viagem. We hope you enjoy your trip.
That looks nice. Yeah, we have some sort of hydraulic PTU fault. I don't know how important that is. TCAS is in standby. Let's fix that. Sorry if my camera's a little shaky when I zoom in. It's because my butt kicker is shaking my chair, and it's kind of hard for me to keep my head still. All right, we're good. Lights on. Let's get out of here. Brazil, your ground. LATAM 116 is ready to taxi with Romeo.
Runway 11 left via Lima 5. Bravo, Lima 5, Romeo, Lima 1, Hotel Alpha. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready for departure.
Alright, over to 11 left via Lima 5, Bravo, Lima 5, Romeo, Lima 1, Hotel Alpha, and we'll contact tower when we get there. LATAM 116. I forgot my call sign. I always do that. Alright, we are ready to go, I believe. There's nothing I believe we forgot except for that hydraulic thing. And I don't know why.
Correction taxi to runway 11 left via Lima 5.
3201 is ready to taxi.
Hotel Alpha. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready for departure.
It doesn't. Usually Airbus kind of tells you what to do when something like that happens, but it doesn't have any instructions, so I don't know. Alright, brakes. He gave it to me again for some reason.
3201 is ready to taxi.
Taxi to 11 left via Lima 5, Bravo, Lima 5, Romeo, Lima 1, Hotel Alpha. We'll contact tower on 118.1 when we're ready for departure. LATAM 116. All right, let's go. Basically, we're taxiing. All right, we're here. All right, it's basically just to the left. Let's go, chat. My brakes holding or something? There we go. Alright, sun is just rising here in Brasilia, the capital of Brazil. Sick. Alright, clear right. Yep, sorry guys that it took us so long to kind of get going. I kind of really like to appreciate every kind of bit of the startup. That's my favorite, one of my favorite parts of you know, flying in flight sim is the startup, the pushback, the engine start, all that stuff like that. So I take my time with that part of the setup. I like to enjoy it. But we're finally rolling. Flight time again about an hour and 45. We'll have a nice sunrise along the way. We do have some sort of hydraulic PTU fault. I don't know what has caused it. Like I told you earlier, guys, I do have random failures turned on. I'm gonna go this way. I do have random failures turned on, so it's not just like engine failures. It's like every system in the plane can fail should it want to. And so far it hasn't. I mean, we'll see when we take off if we can, you know, if it causes any trouble. But we're looking good, guys. Looking good. I'm excited for today's flight. We just got the first ever South American or Brazil update, world update. Been waiting for this world update for years, since 2020. So it came with a lot of new, the city of Rio looks way better. The city of Sao Paulo looks way better. The city of Brasilia looks way better. There's a bunch of other cities, I believe. They also included, I don't know all of them. They've also added a bunch of landmarks, a few handcrafted airports to Brazil as well. So definitely a much needed update. Sadly, most of South America has always looked really bad in 2020 and 24, so it really needed that update. So I'm glad they finally got it. I'm glad they finally got it.
768, pushback approved.
What's up, Leading Edge Simulations? Welcome to the stream. Am I going to Expo this year? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I actually just got the green light from dispatch yesterday, actually, from my wife. So we're good to go. I just got to get my tickets and everything, and we're all set. So the plan is I'll be there. All right, coming up to runway 11 left.
Contact tower on 118.1. Take care.
All right, contacting tower on 18.1. Latam 16. I think we do have a problem actually. Oh, let me see. I was braking a second ago with my toe brakes, and it was pulling to a side, which makes me believe that maybe we have there's something going on with my brakes. All right, my rudders are working good. That's good. All right, let's switch over to 18.1. That's tower. Let's get departure. Departure for us today is going to be, what was departure? 119.2.
Delta 761, contact ground on 121.8.
Return to gate is hydraulic.
Over to ground on 121.8.
That's what we should do. That's what we should do. That's what we should do. But it's a flight sim, and I want to see what happens if we take off. So we're being told that we should actually go back to gate with this particular failure, but we're gonna try to muscle it out, which you should never do in real life, or else you'll end up like the Delta upside down. Not saying that's a problem or the reason why. I'm just saying you don't want bad things to happen to you. So I'm not. Yeah. Anyways, departure 119er. 119er. What was that? What was it again? 119er.2. .2 and the standby. Hold on. That's our departure frequency. Want to have that pre-selected because it's going to get busy.
Left hand 3201 holding short behind traffic at Alpha.
There we go. Alright, so lights on.
Departure 119.2, Phoenix
Strobes on.
1156.
And wings on.
Departure
And we are
119.2, 0.
Chat, let me see those airplane modes in the chat for takeoff. Bom dia, tower. The time 116, holding short 11 left, ready for departure.
Native 116, Brasilia Tower, runway 11 left, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
11 left, winds calm, clear for takeoff. Lieutenant 116. Alright, let's go.
Tab 117, Brasilia Tower, runway 29 left, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
There we go. Alright, let's go reset our drone camera. Pretty good there. And time for the lineup. Should have gone to the new SBRJ scenery. Is that the Santa Dumont one, or which one is that? Oh, the city lights behind us look sick. You can't see them on the stream, but they look good. Alright, here we go, guys.
Glow 761, welcome to Brasilia. Contact ground on 121.8.
And full toggle for today.
Roger, over to
Sound
ground.
on.
Glow 768, contact departure.
Okay, over to departure 768.
Alright, man table sets. Just live.
Brasilia Tower, left hand 3201 holding short, runway 11 left, ready for departure.
E1. Rotate. To the right, Europe.
Brasilia Tower, left hand 3201 holding short, runway 11 left, ready for departure.
Laps. Lever climb.
Runway 11 left, clear for takeoff, left hand 3201.
Attention all aircraft, Romeo now, current QNH 1020.
Alright, manage speed. Alright, passing 6,000. That would be clear to 7,000. 1,000 away. Rolling out. And autopilot on. AP1. Let's go outside. So sadly, it looks like we're actually departing south away from the city, so we're actually not gonna get to see those really nice. You can see them in this shot a little bit. I was hoping we would fly over the city so we could see the lights, but we're actually flying away from them. But you can kind of see them there in the distance, pretty nicely lit here in Microsoft 2024. What's up, Nightside Gaming? Welcome to the stream. Forgot how cold 50s feel at road speeds. Yeah. It's not like freezing out, but it's chilly out here. Taylor, how do I clear the fault? I don't know how to clear the fault. That's why I left it there. All right, we didn't hear anything from ATC about contacting departure, so let's go ahead and check in with them. I might just go ahead and flip over there. On 119.2. Oh, there it is. He was just calling us. Departure, TAM 116, 7,000. Owls, what are you doing? I thought you went to bed.
LATAM 116 Brasilia control departure. Radar contact. Clear direct E2. Climb flight level 250.
Up to 250 direct E2, LATAM 116. All right, we've already passed transition altitude out here. We'll hit standard on left. 1 time, 2 time. There it is. We've clear up to 25,000 feet. We'll hit managed on that, and he also gave us a direct to E2, which if I had my MCDU, my physical one here, I would have been able to very quickly, easily do that, but I forgot to plug it in. Matter of fact, except we're already going there anyways, so I'm not even gonna change that. If we just flew over it, I think, actually. Yeah, we did. So that's good to go. We're passing 7,500 feet for 25,000. Our final cruise altitude is planned to be 38,000 feet. Again, airtime at hour 15. We are headed to Sao Paulo, Brazil, to check out the new world update in the city. Sun is just rising here in Brazil. Weather's pretty nice. I have actually in real life done, I believe, not this exact flight. I think when I flew to the other Sao Paulo airport. It's like they have like 2 Sao Paulo airports, like major airports, and they have 2 major airports for Rio as well. Kind of like how like Chicago has O'Hare and Midway. Both Sao Paulo and Rio both have like 2 airports. I'm not sure exactly why they do that. But like the airport we're flying to is more of the domestic airport where you see a lot of LATAM, a lot of Gol, a lot of Azul as well, flying in and out of there. But then the other airport, which is Sierra Bravo Golf Romeo, that's the one you see like United, Delta, American flying the long hauls into. So decided to fly into this one. Nightside Gaming, you got you a Harley wide glide. So log some miles on it to see what you want to change. But yeah, it's probably cold out there, man, in a freaking Harley right now. Sheesh. All right, what are we doing right now? We're passing 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and get the lights off.
LATAM 116, climb flight level 290.
Up to 290, LATAM 116. All right, up to 29,000 feet. We'll release the flight attendants. And we are on our way, chats. I want to say a big shout out to Element, Cass, and Proctus for flying along with us today in today's flight. We are on VATSIM,
Speedbird 66
but
Juliet, contact
we
Brasilia
are
Center on
talking to
125.05.
ATC on Say Intentions. I'm telling you, if you don't have Say Intentions yet, you better watch out, because they just released a new feature in beta that we're sort of using called Skynet. And what Skynet is, it's just basically imagine VATSIM, where you can connect to like an online network and see your friends and also talk to your friends and talk to ATC. Well, Skynet is basically VATSIM, but AI. So you can see your planes, aircraft with model matching when you connect to the network. You can talk to AI ATC at the same time as your friends and hear your friends at the same time and see their planes. So like that's what they're doing with Skynet. It's in beta right now, so it's not perfect, but that's what they're working on. When they get that right, man, that's gonna be, I mean, it's already really nice, but sheesh, man. All right, chat, help me out. I've been told that I need to be able to clear out this fault message. So far, it has not affected our flight in any way. We got up to 15,000 feet, no problem. I had no issue with flight controls. Had a little weird thing with my pedals, with my brakes. So maybe it's affecting my brakes, like my toe brakes specifically. But for the most part, we have...
116, contact Brasilia Center on 125.05.
Over to 12505. Who are we? LIAN 116. Muito obrigado. Alright, we're switching over to 12505. Bom dia, LIAN 16, flight level 170 for 290.
LIAN 116, Brasilia Center, identified Ola.
Hola. Ciao, ciao. Alright, we're passing 17,000. How do I clear it for real? Can I hit it clear? Okay, that worked. So now it's basically in our MEL. You know, if you guys know about FS Labs and how like excited they were about MELs, it's basically in our in-out system list. So our PTU specifically is not working, which is, I noticed when we started the engine today, we didn't hear that barking dog sound. Did you guys notice that? I was actually waiting for it. I was like, man, I can't wait to hear like the wah, 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 barking dog sound.
LATAM 116, Brasilia Center, climb flight level 350.
Flight level 350, LATAM 116. We didn't hear it, and so the reason why is because our PTU is in out. So hopefully we don't need it at any point in our flight.
Honda Jet, Papa Tango, Romeo Juliet Echo.
Jerry Connolly, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. He says you're about to pull the trigger on 2024. Should you get the deluxe edition, premium, or the base?
Good morning.
It's a tough one, man. It depends what you want to fly. It depends what you want to fly. I would say just to get the base. The base is plenty. Now that we have the sim, it's actually a good question. Nobody's actually asked me this question since 24 has come out, because when I answered this question last time, it was before the sim came out, and I was basing it on the planes that were going to be in the sim. Now I know what planes are in the sim, but also how good they are. And the planes that are included in the premium deluxe, which I don't remember all of them, but I know, like, I think the Chinook is in there, and I think maybe the King Air C90. I don't know, a few things are in there that are pretty solid. But I don't know if I can recommend. I don't know if I can recommend the premium deluxe. I would just say get the base, because most of the planes that I fly are third-party planes that are not included in any of the packages. So you're gonna end up buying the base pack and then pay another $70 to fly like one of the PMDG planes, or the Phoenix planes. You know what I'm saying? Or the A350, for example. Like, you don't need to buy the premium version to fly the A350 if that's what you're looking forward to doing. You know, you can just get the base pack and then go pick up your A350 and you're good to go, right? The planes that are in the premium edition are just not that top tier. They're all mid. They're all mid. So, yeah. But what you can do, what you're supposed to be able to do, is buy the base pack. And you could buy like one-off aircraft. So say you buy the base pack for whatever, like $60 or something like that. And then maybe you want like a single plane that's a part of the deluxe or the premium edition. You should be able to go and buy that one plane off yourself. The Dreamliner is actually included in the premium deluxe edition. If you have 2020 and you already have the premium deluxe edition, that'll transfer to your 24, so you don't have to buy a premium again to keep the 787. But if you didn't have 2020 and this is your first sim you're ever buying, then you probably will miss out on the 787 in 24. Now, is it worth it? I mean, it's not that bad. If you really want to fly a 787, it's really the only option, so you kind of have to get that. But that's kind of where it is. It depends what plane specifically you want to fly. If there's a plane in the premium version that you just cannot live without, then sadly you're gonna have to chunk up that cash to get that whole version for that one plane. But if none of the premium or deluxe planes like really make you excited, like the deluxe planes are pretty lame. Like the ones in the deluxe edition, the middle edition, not worth it at all. But for premium, maybe. You love the 404 and have to have your Baron. The Baron is in the base, isn't it? The 404 I think is in deluxe though. I think the Baron is in. I could have swore the Baron was in the base pack. Okay, thank you, Kat. So in the Premium Deluxe, you get the Cirrus, the C-17, the C-90, the 404 are all. Is that it? There's nothing else. The Cirrus is amazing, I should say. Element turned me on to the Cirrus a few days ago. That plane is, in my opinion, I didn't know this until a few days ago. The Cirrus, the Cirrus SR-22 is one of, if not the best prop plane in 24 default. It's amazing. Now I haven't really flown the Diamonds too much. I'm not a big Diamond fan. Those are probably pretty good, but the Cirrus is pretty dope. It's really good. Can't go wrong with that. The C-17 is pretty good. I do like that plane. The C-90, I'm not a fan of the C-90. The 404 is pretty fun to fly. I do like the 404. So there's some pretty good ones in there. But those are all GA planes, right? So do you want to fly that? It's up to you. How has Sim Update 1 been for me? Well, I'm scared every time I start like promoting, or I should say promote, like giving credit to an update, like the Sim crashes. Not this one in particular, but it's in general. I'm like, yeah, this plane is amazing. Like the last time we flew the Phoenix, I was like, yeah, this is the best plane in the flight sim, and then it crashed on startup. And I was like, well, maybe not. So, but no, I'll be honest. Sim Update 1 has not been bad to me. I have not personally, to this date, had any issues with Sim Update 1. Now, we'll see if we have any issues in this flight. That may change. But so far, I've not had any issues, and I've been flying a 350 in Sim Update 1. I've been flying a 320 now in Sim Update 1, and I've been flying a bunch of GA flights. And I have not had any major issues. Besides just stuff not being compatible still with old 2020 stuff. But that's not Microsoft's problem. DJ Simbap says you're playing this on the airplane? Oh, that's cool. Tori, oh, Zane, welcome back, man. Good to see you, bro. You going to Flight Sim Expo again this year in Providence? Yes, I will be in Providence, Flight Sim Expo. Hopefully you guys will be there as well. We'll definitely have to meet up, guys. Anybody in chat, anybody who's watching this, if you're planning to be at Expo, let me know. Would love to meet you if I haven't met you already. And if I have met you already, would love to meet you again. You should put this song Aria Math behind this gameplay. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, for sure, Tori. Absolutely, bro. We're gonna do it, man. I'll see you there, bro. I gotta get my tickets and stuff. I gotta do that. Yeah, I am planning to fly to Cirrus in an upcoming stream. I don't know when. I'm actually debating. I do want to do some train stuff. I've been in a train mood lately. So I kind of want to do that tomorrow, but don't be surprised if I pop up in a Cirrus tomorrow as a live stream. Yeah, don't be surprised if that happens. But I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. I know Friday we're doing DCS. That's all I have planned. Tomorrow is either trains or VFR. That's or nothing. Trains, VFR, I don't show up at all. Hopefully I should be here though. On the base pack, is the whole world, all airports unlocked? Yes. You get all of the world's airports. The only difference between the different Microsoft packs, airport-wise, is that with the Premium Deluxe and the Deluxe Edition, you get like more handcrafted airports. So the airport we took off from was a custom scenery built by like a person, right? Somebody not associated with Microsoft Flight Sim. They made their own scenery, they imported it into Flight Sim. That's a third-party airport, right? Those are usually the most detailed you're gonna find. But then you also have what they call a handcrafted airport, which is basically like somebody on the Microsoft team has gone out of their way to make that airport look as accurate as possible to the real thing. Or yeah, as possible to the real thing. Now, if you don't have a handcrafted airport at an airport, then you just have the default airport, which everybody has on every pack. The default airport basically looks like a few apartment buildings sitting on the tarmac where the airport should be. So it's kind of lame. Once you have a handcrafted or a high quality third-party airport, it's kind of hard to go back to be honest. Because I'm not really paying attention, I'm gonna tell the flight attendant to handle the radios. Hey, can you handle the radios for the rest of the flight, please?
Glow 761, turn left heading 030.
Sure, I'll take over the radios for the rest of the flight.
Alright, thank you, Amanda. Alright, so let's see. Did we make sure we didn't miss any calls earlier? No, we got up to 38,000, so did get that clearance. And we're still on the same frequency. Cool. Cool. So she's gonna handle the radios from now on. And we are good to go. Do you have live weather different time for this flight? Yes, Captain, I have live weather, the current sim time. So this is not real time we're flying. This is my own custom time. We're currently at 0900 UTC or 6 a.m. local. Real time right now is middle of the night. So I wanted to do a nice sunrise flight today. Get all that COVID germs. I'm 30 knots faster than you. Yeah, we're doing. We're climbing at 270 indicated. We had a crosswind. Ground speed is 457, and we're not too far from our top of climb. Everything's looking pretty good so far. Over here, on the what was it? Perf page? No. Flight plan. Yeah, there. That's, yeah, perf. Perf is what I want. Over here, I'll put it on climb or flight plan. That's my preferred way to have it. Brian Martinez, day is going pretty good, man. Day is kind of ending for me. It's almost midnight where I live.
Aero Phoenix
locally.
1156, contact Annapolis approach on 134.8.
It's been a pretty good day. Like I said, guys, many of you guys probably heard this before in the past, but well, I think this is the third week since my schedule has changed. So I've been watching the baby during the day, and then now I'm working at night, and so I've been watching the baby all day. I'm not gonna lie, a bit of a tiring day. This particular day, it's been a little fussy, and dealing with that is yeah. But he's mostly good. He's mostly good. Not too bad right now. But I also have been up really late the last few nights, like later than I probably should have. Maybe it's catching up with me. I don't know. I would never admit it. I'll never admit it. I wonder if Epidemic Sound has any funk music, like, and hopefully it's not like, you know, like New Orleans, not New Orleans, but like, I don't know, American funk. I want like Brazilian funk. That's what I want. Brazil funk. That thing, they got that. Let's see. Nope, that's not Brazil funk. That's like, that's old school. Like what my dad probably used to listen to, funk. I really doubt they have what I'm looking for in here. That's definitely not it. Is it? This might be it. This might be it. It kind of sounds. I have a funk playlist on my Spotify, but I obviously can't play it on YouTube. Yeah, this is it. This is wouldn't be my favorite song, but this is what I have on that for free. Basically, it's like boom cha cha boom cha cha boom cha boom cha cha. Like that's kind of like how they do it. Oh man. Also, creative design. You understand everything in the airplane? Mostly. Some of the deeper systems that only a pilot would know, I don't know, but I know everything I need to know as a flight simulator to get the plane from A to B. And that's most of what I care about. You know, one day when I get to fly A320 in real life and I'm getting my type rating, I'll care more about some of the deeper systems and stuff that most people don't really pay attention to. But right now, as a flight simulator, there's only so much you really need to know about each of these aircraft to actually just kind of get it going where you want to go. Now, you could obviously role play and do various things to make it a bit more realistic, I guess, but you know, that's kind of like where I go with my quick start tutorials that I have on my YouTube channel, as well as like I only show the bare minimum that's needed to get you off the ground and in the air, you know. It sounds like car and traffic. Yeah. Whenever you think Brazil, you think of that one guy that popped up on everybody's IG feed for a couple of months. I know exactly who you're talking about. I didn't see him on IG. I saw him on TikTok. I don't even know the guy's name, but it's this guy. I assume he was in Brazil. I think he was in Brazil. He was literally like walking down the street with like sunglasses on and this random girl with a red dress on a motorcycle. He was singing this one thing a cappella and like doing this thing with his hand. If anybody saw that guy, he blew up. I mean, he became famous so fast. But actually, I saw some more videos about him, and he was like giving back to like kids. I don't know, non-profits and stuff. I was like, man, we've actually made the right guy famous. MC Minner, is that who the guy's name is? Now, the song he was singing, I found out later on, it was not an original by him. It was a song by some really old singer that I think, yeah, that's the guy. MC Minner, I never knew his name. Yeah, that's the guy. And I wish I could play his song, but it's probably copyrighted. Should I try to play it? I want to play it. I feel like we're in Brazil. I gotta shout out to Brazil, and I gotta play this guy. I gotta play it. Screw monetization, right? screw a check. Can I just play a little bit of it? Let me see if this is it. No, that's an ad.
We make it.
No, that's an ad. How do I mute this ad? There's no mute button, of course. YouTube, there's no mute button. Are you serious? How is there no mute button? Let me Google this real quick. Hold on. I want to play this song. It is a cover, but you never know, man. Covers sometimes have copyright. It's probably yeah, this is it. It's actually fire. It's really dope. Let me see. Hopefully it's a cappella version and not like the remake he made.
Essa menina de vermelho passou de robô, todo mundo quis ver. Ela que mexeu com o menor ao vilão. Folga de Camaro tem grife, mas cara robô nem se fala. Me apaixonou. Na calma aí não tô pra relação.
Yeah, he added music to it, but like the original one that blew up. Wow, this has 70 million views in the last 4 months. Holy, bro, TikTok is powerful, man. I mean, I know you guys said y'all saw it on IG too. I saw it on TikTok. Blow heck up.
Please expedite your descent to flight level 380.
Oh, we go too high?
Expediting descent to flight level 380.
We went above. Why we go up? Why we get 39,000? Alright, let's descend on 38. We'll use a manual. I think I accidentally put the wrong thing in here. Yes, I am aiming to become a pilot. Yes, sir. How is your game not lagging? You play on Xbox and it's really laggy. It's just not. I'm on PC. I don't know what the experience is like on Xbox. I know that they're still trying to make performance better on Xbox, so that sucks that it's lagging though. But I also have a ridiculously good PC. I have a NASA computer, as I call it. It's gonna be obsolete though when the 50 series come out. It's not obsolete. It's a 4090. Have I started flight training? Not officially. No, not officially. You've been on the phone with a Citation Ultra owner. You're trying to get type rated. Oh, nice, man. I hope you get it. Yes, we're sitting pretty with the 4090, man. We're looking good, bro. We're looking good. All right, so we are airborne. We're cruising at 38,000 feet. We get the seatbelt signs off for you guys. You guys can take care of business back there. And as far as flight time, from our current position, we are looking at 43 minutes down to Sao Paulo. We are heading southbound at the moment. And we're looking good. Looking good. Not a lot of traffic in Sao Paulo, so shouldn't have any issue getting in. Weather's not too bad out there either. That's not going to be a problem. But yeah, man, I freaking this guy would pop up on my feed every day for a good month. And then you see like a bunch of covers of him, like other people like making fun of him in a way, like making memes with like nobody actually understood what he was saying, and so people were just like, you know, making funny videos about it. So it was cool. But yeah, he blew up. I'm not sure what else he's gonna do with that fame. I guess he could technically go and make his own album or music or concerts, and as long as the music's actually good. But I mean, how do you do that? Like, I mean, think about this. I mean, even I think about this sometimes on YouTube. Like, if I ever made a video that legit went viral, like I'm talking like millions of views, how do you continue from that, right? Because like the goal was always to like make another video to get equal to that many views or close to it, right? But it's really hard to like when you peak like that on a viral video. It's one thing to have like consistently getting like a few thousand or hundreds of thousands of views per video, but if you get like out of nowhere, you know, 70 million views, and this is like, you know, probably 69 billion people who've never heard of you, you know what I mean? How do you keep that? How do you keep those people keep making content? You know, I know there's ways you can do it. It depends on what you went viral for, of course, and why it went viral. On if you can replicate that viralness, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've thought about that sometimes. You never know, man. There's a thing about YouTube, and it's similar with making music. You're always one video or one song away from your life being changed. And that's the beauty of YouTube or making content on TikTok, wherever, right? Is like you're out there doing your thing, and you're being you, or you're doing whatever your content is, and maybe one time one of your videos takes off, right? And next thing you know, you go from nobody watching your live streams to a bunch of people watching your live streams, you know? Oh yeah, JJ Stevens says you're skipping the 5,000 gen NVIDIA. You're not paying 2K for 8% boost. Yeah, I'm not. I don't have any plans on buying a 5,000 series card. Like, I got a 4090. I'm still, you know, get my money's worth out of that. Thank you for that sub. Welcome to the blue team, my friend. I think it says Matthias. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate it so much. So yeah, I'm good. I should be good, hopefully, for a good 4 to 5-ish years. Probably need to upgrade or think about that. But I do have a second PC that's currently using a 1080 Ti, and that one needs to be upgraded. So, but I'm not thinking about putting a 5,000 series on it. That's for sure. But yeah, how do you continue from a viral video? Again, it depends on what's viral. Because if you go viral for something you don't normally do, this is what I tell people when they start up YouTube channels or content. I'm like, hey, be careful what you become famous doing. This is advice to you guys who are watching this, who are thinking about starting a channel, already have a channel. I know that we're already, like, when you already have a channel, you're always trying to think, okay, what can I do next to like continue to kind of do something different, go beyond my current reach, right? You're always trying to find out how to get more reach. But you do need to be careful of what you become famous or known for, because once you become famous or known for a particular thing, the community, the audience, your viewers, your supporters expect that thing. So for example, this is not throwing shade on anybody, but say I decided to make a funny meme video of me landing a 777 on an aircraft carrier, right? And that blew up. I'm not saying that would blow up. I'm just saying, just to say I did a video like that, which is not something I normally do, but just say I did a video like that and it blew up. Like I'm talking about, it went actual viral. Guess what? After that, I am now expected to do that type of content for those millions of people, right? Right now I have however many viewers or subs I have, which they all come here for a certain reason. They all subscribe for a reason. They watch my streams, my videos for a reason. And if I get an influx of a few million other people, which would be more than the people who are already here, right? Now they're all asking, hey, can you land a 747 on an aircraft carrier? Can you land a space shuttle on an aircraft carrier? You know, that's what's gonna happen, right? They're gonna be asking me to do what I became popular or known for. Now that's okay if all you want to do is create a large community and you just want to do stuff. I guess that's what you want to do. But personally, I know for a fact that it's my style and my interest is not in landing large, unrealistic things on an aircraft carrier, right? Now, yes, that could be a one-off funny video. I can have fun. I'm not all serious. I like to have fun. But that's just not what I want my channel to be about. Now, there's other channels out there who do that normally and all the time. And if you want to watch that kind of content, go check them out, right? They're entertaining. I watch them myself. That's why I always tell people, well, be careful what you become famous for. Because once you become famous for that or popular for that, you're going to be expected to continue doing that thing. So, and this goes for everything, not just YouTube. Gavin Swanson, welcome to the stream, says the timing of finding this for me was impeccable. Literally a pilot seriously considering starting streaming my sim flights with good explanation. Gavin, you should start today, tomorrow, whatever it is today. Start now, man. You have everything you need already. You have the flight sim. OBS is free, and if you have a microphone, you're good to go, bro. Make it happen. The flight sim community really does welcome real-world pilots to come and share their knowledge, their experience in the flight sim community. We love it. We depend on you guys, I'm not gonna lie. There's a big debate right now in the flight sim community about the A350. And, well, I should say a debate. I feel like it's one-sided. A lot of people feel that the INI Builds A350 that came out a couple weeks ago is, the flight model is just completely trash. That's what a lot of people think. Now, I don't have a lot of thoughts on that. My only thought is that I want to hear from an A350 pilot. Like, I need somebody to come in and fact check this and confirm, like, because INI Builds is over here saying, hey guys, like, we made the flight model the best we could make it, and we got A350 pilots on our dev team who have confirmed this is right. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're saying that we're right. Like, we're not gonna fall back. We're right. Our plane flies the way it's supposed to, and the community's like, no, it's crap. It doesn't turn right. Pitches, it's, you know, too pitchy, blah blah blah. You need curves and crap. I'm like, all right, well, we need like somebody to step up who has a voice. You know, like a V1 simulations, like a flight at the sim type of person, but who flies 350s in real life to fly it in the sim and then say, hey guys, like, this is actually how it is, or it's a little off. It's not as bad as they say. You know, like, most of us have never flown these planes in real life, so we just compare everything to our favorite plane. So like the Phoenix 320 and how that flies, we compare that to the PMDG, even though they're very differently flying planes in real life, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. We're actually flying LATAM Brazil today, but LATAM Chile is also one of the LATAM branches, yep. Why is my camera not centered? Let me reset it. I can't wait for, Chase plane, man, jeez. I think it's, did they announce the release date yet? That's where I saw somewhere. First POV, picking blew up in Texas. Does flight to knowledge translate to real world? They only said, yeah, I would definitely do that video. You played X-Plane 11, then Microsoft 2020, but X-Plane feels more real, and you tried 2024, and it feels arcadey. Yeah, yeah, we get that a lot, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never flown these planes before, so what I do personally is I just kind of adapt to the sim. X-Plane feels much different than Microsoft, and in my opinion, as someone who has never flown an airliner, X-Plane to me feels more like what an airliner probably should feel like, and it probably is from what I hear. Like, everybody just says that's how it's supposed to feel. So many of us are actually comparing Microsoft Flight Sim to X-Plane. That's kind of the standard when it comes to flight models. So, but I don't weigh in too deeply in the flight model discussion until I become a pilot who's flown these planes in real life. Chase plane is out tomorrow, you think, for Club 42 members, which tomorrow for you, Oz Flight Simmer, would be Friday because you're in Australia, you're in the future. Cool, so Chase plane comes out Friday. Okay, I can't wait for that. I cannot wait for that. I hope it's good. I've never used Chase plane, like, in P3D. I've heard people ask for it. I just really want a modded camera system. That's really what I'm excited about. I don't know how Chase plane works. I know there's a tutorial, but I'm not good at watching tutorials before the thing is released.
Thank you. Look around Alpha Golf.
Gavin Swanson says, super happy to help in any way. Your experience that allows. You're not a 350 pilot, but it's hard. To emulate Airbus controls law over consumer sim gear. Yeah, that's what I hear as well, Gavin. The way the potentiometers interface with the stick is closer to a G8 aircraft. Huh. You're a long X-Plane user since X-Plane 9. Yeah, so my first X-Plane was 10 when I got into X-Plane. And I've been playing it all the way up to 12. I still play it time to time today. I just flew it, what, a week ago in the new Citation. Flight Simmer says you're a real-world pilot, and 2024 flight model is pretty good, much better than 2020. Yeah, so it's so many different opinions. Like you'll hear a real pilot say it's good, especially the GA stuff, which is, you know, a different category than the airliner stuff. But and I have to agree, I have flown a GA plane a couple times. Not much experience though. So I wouldn't weigh too heavy on my opinion on how GA planes feel. But I do personally agree that I feel like 2024 on the GA side, by default, does feel much better than 2020. Now, I don't feel much difference in the airliners, but on the GA stuff, it does feel much better. Especially the landings. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it does suck that Chase plane is only coming out for 2020. That's a real bummer. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. We're in the A320 today, not the 19. This is the 20. Yeah, right. Oz Flight Simmer. Yeah, so Oz Flight Simmer. Also, by the way, guys, Oz Flight Simmer's in the chat. Check out his YouTube channel. He is also a YouTuber, streamer, content creator. Do you still do the news, Oz Flight Simmer? Like, I don't know if I've seen it pop up on my recommended in a little bit, but I know Oz Flight Simmer, if he doesn't do it now, I know he used to do like a weekly Microsoft Flight Sim news update, and that's basically how I got my news for a while. But yeah, check out his channel. He's a great flight streamer and real world GA pilot. Check him out. Great guy. Very entertaining streams. Australian native. Speaking of Australia, Oz Flight Simmer, are you into F1? Because Formula 1 is back starting tomorrow, and they are in Australia. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm a big F1 fan. Big F1 fan. All right, we're looking good, sitting pretty to our top of the ascent. We are 103 miles out. We'll get there at 9:49 UTC. It is currently 9:35. Is that right? I think we're 9. I think it's 9:35. Where's the time at? We're like 10 minutes away from top of ascent. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Ooh, that's a good idea. Having a F1 watch party. I don't know. It's in Australia though. I don't even know what time the race is locally, like to my time. So I don't know. I often don't even get to watch the F1 races live. I usually end up watching them like the replay, like on Sunday or Monday, because most of the races are weird time zones for Americans. But if I can watch it live, I'll definitely watch it live. Flying in Australia must be so... Yeah, it must be. Yeah, I can't imagine flying in Australia. I would love to fly in Australia. Ground effect in Microsoft Flight Sim is superior. You're a vintage tailwheel pilot in real life. Superior to X-Plane, Gavin? Ground effect? Really? First time I've heard that. Or are you talking about to 2020? Which one are you talking about? So it'll be 11 p.m. Saturday Central Time for us here in the U.S. 11 p.m. That would be Saturday. Yeah, I don't know. I have plans on Saturday during the day, not 11 p.m. But we'll see what that looks like. I hope so I can. If not, like I said, if not, I'll probably... I have it recorded. I have all the F1... Actually, no, I have F1 TV. So now, actually, I have it doubled. I have F1 TV, and I also have YouTube TV, and I have it recorded on YouTube TV, but I also have it where I can watch it whenever I want on F1 TV as well. Cass says you intend on waking up for the race. Here's a tricky thing for me. So when you don't watch a live sport live, you have to basically hide from the world until you watch it. So this is my normal way of watching racing, because a lot of times I'm busy on Sunday with family stuff. I don't get a chance to watch them live, especially F1 because of the time difference. But what I'll do is I record it, and I'll usually watch it like, you know, whenever I'm free on Sunday, or maybe I'll watch it on Monday morning. And basically until I watch the finish of the race, I cannot go on Instagram, I can't go on Twitter, and I really shouldn't go on YouTube either, because it'll be ruined for me. So I try to avoid all of those channels. My TikTok doesn't really have any F1 on it, so I'm pretty safe to go on TikTok without seeing any F1 spoilers, unless it's like something big. But yeah, Instagram, if I get on there, the first thing that pops up is this guy won. I'm like, come on, man. Same thing with Twitter, sometimes YouTube as well. Coins in the bag. Can you do a real-time airplane simulator? What do you mean, Brian Martinez? Can you do a real-time airplane simulator? What do you mean by that? This is a real-time. We're not flying in real time right now. Right now it is actually pitch black in Brazil. But this is all real-time as far as how long it takes us to get there. It's 1-to-1 scale, all that. Or can I play real-time? Not today, because I want to fly in the daytime. But I usually try to fly in real time if I can. But yes, you can if you wanted to in Microsoft Flight Sim. With you being a F1 fan, do you sim F1 games? Absolutely, Motley. Absolutely. I have every F1 game. I buy the F1, the game every year. I was disappointed in last year's one, but it wasn't horrible. It just didn't enjoy it like I wanted to. But I do the racing F1 games. I have most of my time right now in F1 Manager. Been playing that a lot. Actually, just recently got this guy. I might do a review of this. This is a Steam Deck. Everybody ever seen one of these?
Roger, contact approach on 119.55.
Is it live? Oh, it's actually open right now. That's funny. That's funny. I actually was playing it apparently earlier, and I put it to sleep, so it's still actually running F1 Manager as we were speaking about it. So on here you can't really see it, but it's actually F1. Is it? What is it? What is this? Is this qualifying? Yeah, it's qualifying. Yeah, so right here, this is F1 Manager being run on a Steam Deck. You can't see it too well on the camera because of the exposure, but I'm actually gonna pause it because I don't want to miss anything later. But so yeah, that's what I've been doing for that. So yeah, I do play F1 games. Absolutely love them. I should stream F1 the game. We used to stream F1 the game way back in the day. I might consider it. If you guys want to see that, I'm down. We're not doing the F1 tour this year, so we may be able to do some F1 racing, or like a race stream. Captain Simp, why am I up so late? This is my normal time now. I just woke up. I'm just kidding. No. Am I doing a second leg? No, I'm not doing a second leg. Just one leg. I am debating. We'll see how I feel. I don't want to say this because then you're gonna expect me to do it, and I'm probably gonna end up doing it. I don't know if I want to do it yet, but I had a bonus, a potential bonus flight after this one. I don't know. We'll see. I don't even want to say because I don't want you guys to hold me to it or anything. But I was thinking about maybe continuing something. But you blame me for your current F1 Manager addiction. Yeah, I have like I was talking to Cass the other day, and I have like I want to say about 1,000 hours in all the F1 Manager games combined. Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. I love it. I love the game. I love being able to manage and run an F1 team. I know it's a hot take, but yes, I do find the ground physics better in Microsoft Flight Simulator than X-Plane. Wow. And do you mean by ground effect, do you mean like the actual ground contact? I'm sorry, I'm a little late on replying to you, Gavin. The ground contact effect or the actual ground effect? Like, you know, that pocket of air when you're landing. Let's go inside. We should be descending here pretty soon. Alright, let's go ahead and drop our altitude down to our bottom altitude of our arrival, which would be over here. So we're descending in 50 miles. So we're descending via the DASP 1 Alpha arrival. Which is going to bring us down to 2,600 feet. We'll put 4,000 for now, though. So pre-selecting 4,000. It's not like a Boeing. It's not going to descend on its own. You have to do it yourself. So we have to make sure we're checking on it. We should be good, though. We should be good. What part of the U.S. am I from? I'm from Texas. I am from and born and raised in Texas. They are pretty expensive, yes. The Stream Deck is pretty expensive. I would only recommend it if you're the kind of person that travels a lot and still wants to game some of your Steam games. That's probably the only way I'd recommend it. The reason I got it is because, well, the reason I told myself to get it is because I've been on baby watch a lot during the day, and you know, when he's asleep, I ain't got nothing to do, but I can't go to my computer. So if I have a hand free, I'll play on a Steam Deck and some of the dull times. That's what I told myself as far as getting it. But it does have Train Sim on it, so I'm actually I want to try out Train Sim and see if it works at all. And if it doesn't, I'll just tell everybody, hey, don't get the Steam Deck for Train Sim. Can I land upside down? I'm sure I could. Okay, cool. So you're talking about the actual ground effect, the pocket of air. Okay. So you're saying that you think that the ground effect, the pocket of air ground effect is more realistic in 24 than X-Plane. That's a big statement. I can't deny it because I've not tested that from the two sims, but that's a big deal. That's a very important effect to have in the sim. So that's a big one. Greetings from DFW. Dom, you must be on a red-eye flight. What are you doing awake at Dallas Fort Worth here at midnight? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Congratulations. I may be a pilot, but you're an aspiring father. Well, man, I'm sure you'll be a great one. Thanks, though. Can you find all types of weather in the game? Yes, you can. So Brian, to answer your question, you were asking earlier, can you do real time? Yes, there's a button right here in your weather system or your weather to click on real time. That'll set the time to be whatever the time is realistically right now in real life. You can also set live weather, so that'll set the time to be whatever the weather is as of like an hour ago. It's not completely right now. It obviously depends on servers and data that is not real time. It's more like, hey, this is the most latest weather we have for the area you're in. But you can also put presets for weather. So if you want to fly in the clear day or partly cloudy or rain, storm, snow, you can actually set that manually yourself. That's how that works in Microsoft Flight Sim. Wow, Element says ground effect in FS24 is more. This is blowing me away. I have never heard anybody ever say this about 24. Ground effect is better in FS24. That's two real pilots in this chat just said that. The ground effect is more realistic in FS24 than X-Plane 12, which everybody, all the flight simmers who don't fly real planes think X-Plane 12 has the best flight model, the best physics and all that, and yet you guys are saying that FS24, the arcade game, the Xbox game, has a better ground effect than X-Plane 12. That's them fighting words right there. Wow. All Flight Simmer says, yes, 2024 flight model is great. You can do forward slips properly and more now. Many simmers don't realize things like this as they don't have the real world experience. Exactly. Now, I'm one of them too. I'm just trying to like I'm trying to spotlight what we as non-real pilots don't know and don't test, you know, and that's why we need people like you guys, you know, to kind of lead us in this area. Like, hey guys, like, I fly this in real life and this is right, or I fly this in real life and this is wrong. And so that way we can know, all right, well, you know, even though I may enjoy this plane, or it looks great, or it has brake to vacate or whatever, right, some special feature, even though it has that, you know, knowing from the experts, you know, the experts say, hey, this is actually the way it's supposed to be. And that's the stuff that I'm interested in, right? Now, I know we've learned that the A350 in particular is a bit more shallow than we all thought. All right, here's top of descent, and we'll hit manage on that. Actually, not that one, this button. There we go, descent mode. Now descending. 350 has been kind of exposed by Phoenix, which I didn't like how they went about that, but been exposed about not having as deep of systems as we, I guess, thought there were. And I heard somewhere that they're basically using the A321 ECAMs with 350, which if nobody had ever told me that, I would have never known that, and I also would never have cared. But because Phoenix, like the top dog who makes like the best planes, goes out there and calls them out on it, now everybody cares about it, right? So it's conflicting, man. At the end of the day, as I always say, fly what you love, man. Fly what you love. Despite what other people say about it, if you enjoy that plane, no matter how realistic or unrealistic it is, if you enjoy flying the F-18 Hornet in Microsoft Flight Sim, I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna judge you. You know, I ain't never flown a real F-18 Hornet, but the DCS one feels pretty darn good compared to Microsoft Flight Sim. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. Do I like the PMDG? Do I like the PMDG 737s? Yes, I do. Can you use an Xbox controller for this game? Yes, you can. I missed a few comments here. I'm just going back. But to clarify, you're speaking of Microsoft 2020. 2020 you find more realistic than X-Plane 12. Oh wow. So not even 24. You're talking about 2020 has better. That's surprising. Mr. Pilot Easy just flew from Newark to San Francisco and had to go to Unicom on arrival. ATC went offline as you were going through. Yeah, that happens on VATSIM all the time. You find the PMDG 737 more realistic to the Zebo for X-Plane. You're a 7.3 expert. That said, wow, that's a big deal. Pilot Easy says you only fly the PMDG and the CRJ 900 from Aerosoft. You couldn't start the Airbus correctly without the checklist and videos. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Thank you, man, for your expertise. It's funny you say that you like PMDG better than Zebo, because when PMDG first came out, I was kind of on the side of believing that, well, I personally enjoyed the Zebo better, I thought, than PMDG. Just as a experience and immersion side. Like, I thought the sounds on the Zebo, I still feel the sounds of Zebo are unmatched. I feel that like all the flight attendants sound, like all the extra non-aviation, you know, like essential stuff. The sounds, mainly the sounds, were just so good. And sounds are a big deal for me on any plane. If you get the sounds right, I can overlook a lot of stuff. Sliceman says he likes the classics. To be honest, been flying the Just Flight, I think it's the Fokker 28 V2 in 2024 all week. It flies and performs really well. A+. Nice. Well, for those of you in chat who like the old school classics, check out the Fokker 28. That one is not that one's not for me. You're not gonna see me flying that one in particular. Just Flight is definitely really honing in on this particular niche community of classic aircraft. Just Flight makes some amazing planes. I personally just wish they'd make something more modern. Now, all flightsman probably feels the opposite. Like, yeah, keep making old stuff, right? But I'm not as into the classics. There's some classics in particular I like better than others, but usually on a day-to-day, as far as like longevity and the long run, I fly more modern stuff than the old stuff. But I can appreciate the old classics. Element says he likes the quality of add-ons in X-Plane is top notch, just the sim is not user friendly. Yeah. Yeah. Like the flight factor is probably the best plane ever made. The 777, Tolus 330, 321, 320, 319 are all probably the best Airbus. Probably even better than Phoenix. It just doesn't get as much love because it's in X-Plane. There's a citation that came out that's really good by Torque Sim. The King Air from Airfoil Labs is amazing in X-Plane. The Embraers, the E-Jets are amazing. Probably some of my favorite planes to fly in X-Planes is the E-Jets. But they just don't get as much attention and press, right, and visibility because they're on X-Plane. It's just like the lesser popular sim right now. But actually, I need to make another X-Plane video, hopefully soonish. By soon, like weeks, or less, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I love the Just Flight Pipers. Oh man, those are. I think the Just Flight Pipers, I want to say, were my favorite Just Flight planes. And I'm hoping did they. Oz Flight Simmer, you're the news guy. Did they update the Pipers for 2024? I want to fly them again. I love the Piper 28. Especially the Arrow, the Turbo Arrow. Oh my god, that was good. Yeah, no more Airbus, more classics fleet. Well, I can agree with you on that. No more Airbus. There is too many Airbuses. Like, we got overlapping Airbuses now. Give us some more Boeings, or what are we missing, chat? What aircraft are we missing still that we need? Isaac Lane, you're trying to start creating all sim-related content. I was wondering if you could give me some advice for getting started. Thanks in advance. Trying to start creating some. Start today. Start now. Stop putting it off. That's my first thing I give you. First advice for anybody wanting to create a channel, continue a channel, start a channel is stop giving yourself excuses and just go. I understand that you have, like, you know, a higher quality you want your channel probably to be, but if you never start, you don't give yourself time to learn and make mistakes and make your content better. And also, if you never start, you know, next thing you know, it's another year has gone by and you haven't started that thing. Like, I have like so many ideas that I have for various things, not just videos, but so many ideas I've thought of over my life and years, and I'm like, man, I should do that, or I should do this, and a year goes by, I still haven't done anything about it, right? And you don't want to have those regrets. You want to jump on those ideas before they become irrelevant or, you know, not possible to do or whatever. So yeah, first advice, get started. Just do it. Press record. You don't like the recording? Eat it. Start over. Do it again. Trial and error, absolutely. Delroy, welcome to the stream, man. Guys, we are just descending now into Sao Paulo, Brazil. And we're expecting runway 17 right. Let's see what's up with the ATC. I haven't heard anybody talking in a while. I think we're still on Brasilia Center, from what I understand. Yeah, I think we are still on it. AI is handling that. We're using say intentions and VATSIM together. We'll put our constraints on. There we go. Cabin depressed, do an emergency descent, but you won't. I won't, Taylor. I won't. You flew the Embraer E145XR. You have 5 type ratings, and that's your favorite type rating of all. Yeah, I think the Embraers are kind of slept on, man. I mean, yeah, I think they kind of are. Like, they're actually a lot more automated than I expected. I kind of was expecting more of a CRJ or Boeing style experience in the ERJs, because they don't look new. You know, when you look at an ERJ in real life, they just don't look that new and flashy and nice. But when you get into the cockpit, at least the most modern ones, like, I mean, they got VNAV in them, some of them. now. Estimated fuel on board is below minimum. That's not good. We have, how much fuel do we have? That's not good at all. We have 3240.
LATAM 116, contact
on board
Brasilia
right
Center
now.
on 126.8.
Switching to Brasilia Center on
which is plenty.
126.8. LATAM 116.
We're expected to burn 3200 for the entire route. We have 3240. I don't know why it's saying we don't have enough.
Brasilia Center, LATAM 116 morning, descending through flight level 230.
Yeah, it says predicted no, that's 4,000 feet.
Brasilia Center identified. Good morning.
The E-175 on X-Plane 12 is so fun. Austin, the owner of Laminar, can be hard to work with. I do hear that. I do hear that. He's a good guy, though. He's just very passionate and kind of wants things done his way. Big news for FSS E-Jets at FS Weekend. Oh, well, hopefully they'll actually finish the jet at FS Weekend. I've not flown it on stream on purpose because I'm just waiting for it to be done, or closer to done, and then I'll give it another look. But I wouldn't mind flying an E-Jet in Microsoft 24. I did see somewhere on the internet, I saw earlier today, that Microsoft themselves now has a partnership with Embraer. So what that means exactly, I'm not sure, but if we kind of look at all the other partnerships that Microsoft has, it usually means they're probably going to feature one or two of kind of like the flagship aircraft for the brand. And chat, you can help me out with this, but what planes do you think would be the flagship aircraft for Embraer? They do have both. They have both business jets and airliners. So, like, what plane do you think, if you had to pick one or two Embraer planes to come to Microsoft 2024, what plane would that be? Would it be the E-145, the E-195? I think I might pick the E-195 specifically. Oh, the Phenom. Yeah. Well, we're already getting the Phenom from somebody, but that would still be cool. Yeah, Embraer 190/195. I would love that. I would personally. I think my pick would be 195. What's up? Any issues with the PTU? Yes. Is this a common thing? Because I do have a PTU failure. Is that like a known Phoenix bug? The Praetor. What is the Praetor? I haven't heard of that one. Praetor. Ooh, that looks nice. Embraer Praetor says a 500 to 600. Look at the 600. So it looks nice. Looks real nice, actually. Yeah, I could get behind that. Cockpit looks nice too. It has a side stick. An Embraer with a side stick. Chat. Embraer with a side stick. I think side sticks are the future, man.
Papa Tango Romeo Alpha, Golf, Brasilia Center. What's your final?
We still have that PTU failure. So, we have not fixed it. We just cleared it. Alright guys, let's check out the flight before we get behind it. We're passing 18,000 feet, descending via the arrival into Sao Paulo. Let's get the weather.
117, Brasilia Center, climb flight level 330.
We can get that here. So, METAR, arrival. Winds are variable at 2 knots. Ooh, it's apparently raining there. US 700 feet, scatter 4600, temperature 22, dew point 21, and accumulation is 102.
Climb flight level 350, Azul 2911.
So we'll go down here into
Azul 2911,
second MCU.
climb flight level 380.
Perf page, sorry, go to perf. Next phase.
Climb flight level 380.
Put our QNH
Azul
in.
2911.
So 1020. Temperature said that it was 22. want to do all this nice and early so we can actually enjoy the scenery. Hopefully we see some scenery. Hopefully it's not too cloudy, but hoping to see some scenery on our way into. So we'll leave. I think so. This is 359 at 2, so it is variable. That's fine. Transition altitude out here in Sao Paulo is showing to be IATC. So I don't know then. I don't know if they're gonna give us a transition.
Latam 116, Brasilia Center, descent flight level 090.
That's for us.
Descending flight level 090, LATAM 116.
We're already descending. That's good. What else we got here? So our barrow and whatnot. So we're to go for the runway. Hopefully they don't change our runway now, but we should be good.
Precision height 116.
27.
Contact Sao Paulo control on 119.05.
Switching to Sao Paulo control on 119.05. LATAM 116.
Is that right? 2790 barrow? Yeah, it says. That's what it says.
Sao Paulo control, LATAM 116 morning. Descending through flight level 150 for flight level 090.
LATAM 116 Sao Paulo control identified. Good morning, expect the ILS Yankee runway 17 right approach into Sao Paulo.
That's what we wanted, I think, right? 17 right?
Expecting the ILS Yankee approach for runway 17 right into Sao Paulo.
Well, actually, we're getting
LATAM 116.
But Yankee works too. Yeah, so Amanda, our co-pilot, our AI co-pilot, is handling the radios for us. That's who you're hearing talking and making the rebecks. So we're sending, he's been cleared to 9,000. We're sending for the arrival, and speed's coming back nicely. Element says you would be the person to bring the Gulfstream to Flight Sim community. Mark, I hope so. I hope you are. I hope you
Approach LATAM 3012 is descending through 1,000.
Where did I get my Apache stick? For my Apache collective. Been meaning to ask. You've been deployed. Oh well, thank you for your service. The Apache stick is from Verpal. Let me double check that. Apache Verpal. Yeah, Verpal. Verpal. That's the company that makes the Apache grip.
3012
it's actually two pieces. The Apache is the grip, and then behind the grip is the collective that you can also get from Verpal. So it ties directly into it. You can actually swap that grip out for something else if you don't want to use the Apache one. But why wouldn't you want to use the Apache one? So yeah, that's what it is. Hopefully that helps you, man. Hopefully that helps you.
LATAM 116, proceed direct Gersu. Descend altitude 4800, QNH 1017. Until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 17 right approach. Speed below 160 knots until established.
Alright, landline's coming on. We're coming up 10,000 feet.
Descend altitude 4800, QNH 1017. Cleared for the ILS runway 17 right approach. Speed below 160 knots until established. LATAM 116.
Clear us direct to Gersu, so we could do that if we want. We'll go ahead and do it, because they gave it to us. Clear direct Gersu. Insert. Boom. So present position to Gersu. We're at 10,000 feet. Speed's coming back. Flaps or speed brakes are out. And get ready to descend. I'm going to go ahead and put my replay, turn it on, because I will forget about it. Record and record. And that is recording. That's it. Nove Speed, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, this is our new stream time. Call it the night shift. Bro, look at this. This is my favorite view in the Phoenix. This little dash window area, the GoPro cam, is so sick in the Phoenix, bro. So sick. What's up, Say Serrano?
643, climbing to 6,000.
Cloud surfing. Hey, one more time.
Clear break, KP121, climb flight level 220, Azul 2643.
Azul 2643, contact Sao Paulo control on 134.9.
I want to hear the original one, the one without the...
Sao Paulo control on 134.9. Have a good day, Azul 2643.
Oh, here it is.
Quem é Essa menina de vermelho passou de robô, todo mundo quis ver. Ela que mexeu com o menosão vilão. Folga de Camaro tem grife, mas cara robô nem se fala. Minha arça, bigode e trote é o que elas querem dar. Chama a morena pra bater, ela é o destaque pro baile todo reparar. Morena do cabelo liso.
Bro, that's crazy how he went viral for that. He just out in the streets of Brazil, whatever city he's in, just singing, clapping, and bruh, that's crazy, man. Crazy. You never know. You never know what's gonna pop off. Bro, look at this. Oh man, here we come, guys, flying into Sao Paulo. Bom dia.
Sao Paulo, good morning, Trans-Brasil na casa.
Look at that. Ay.
Trans-Brasil 9000, Sao Paulo control departure identified. Good morning.
The cool thing about Sao Paulo is that there's a lot of tall buildings in the urban areas. A lot of tall buildings. 5 says you have some techno beats playing in the background. That went pretty well with it. Yeah, that's kind of what a lot of people did on the internet. They took that acapella and put it to music and stuff. I like the original with the acapella. I think it's fire. I think it's fire. All right, we are descending, and we'll be reaching our first fix of the approach very soon. We'll hit the ILS. 14 miles out, and let's go ahead and go into 1020 left and right. Beautiful. We are on a 14-mile right base for runway I think it was 17 right, the ILS, and I will take the radios from here. I'll take the radio from here.
Handing over the radios to you.
All right, chat. Not my aircraft, my radio. Let's get her on the ground safely here. All right, flaps on. My speed brakes out. Oh, right.
LATAM 116, contact Sao Paulo Tower on 127.15.
Over the tower, 127.5, LATAM 116. Tower, LATAM 116 on the ILS, runway 17 right.
LATAM 116 Sao Paulo Tower, roger.
Look at the scenery, guys. I know it's a little faded because of oh, this is sick, man. This is sick. Alright, approach mode. Alright, I'm gonna let the approach mode do its thing. And I actually want to just enjoy the view. I ain't gonna lie. I'm more interested in watching this landing than doing this landing. I'm not even gonna lie. I think the view is over here we're looking for. ILS is activated.
116, Sao Paulo Tower, wind 020 at 3, runway 17 right, cleared to land.
17 right, clear to land, LATAM 116.
LATAM 116, roger.
Alright, look at this, chat. Wow. This is Brazil. This is Brazil. This is Sao Paulo, Brazil, to be exact. Holy. Just buildings as far as you can see. And these are not autogen buildings. These are all the like Bing Earth data buildings. Okay, I see the runway over there. And let's go gear down, flaps down.
Sorry, good morning, Barrett 9000, request takeoff.
Brake set, auto brake max.
9000 Sao Paulo Tower cleared for
I
takeoff.
know. I'd hit that too early. That's on me.
Trans-Brazil 9031, Sao Paulo Tower, pushback approved.
I was distracted. Look at this. This is sick. This is so cool. Alright, we're landing. Oh my god. I'm so distracted right now. I'm so distracted. Alright, 2 miles out. Let's fly the plane. My controls.
500. above.
Pretty short runway.
Minimum.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
40. 30. 20. Retard.
9031, contact departure on
Tower,
119.15.
3201's inbound RNAV.
Alright, I was firm. I was firm. We bounced that.
9031, contact departure on 119.15.
Alright, reversers. Green and roll out. We'll take this exit. Traffic is in the runway.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 7:40.
Move us into the approach for runway 17 right for LATAM 3201.
121.9er.
Over the ground, LATAM 116. Where is the terminal?
Sao Paulo Tower, LATAM 3201's inbound RNAV 17 right.
Brakes work.
LATAM 116. Say again.
Where is
TAM 117, Sao Paulo Tower, roger. Continue approach for runway 17 right.
Move us into the approach for runway 17 right for LATAM 3201.
We'll stay here so we can hear Element land. We'll get out of the way though. Yeah, that approach, I've never flown to this airport before, and I'm very happy we did now. That was
good morning, Barrett 9000.
so cool, coming over right over the buildings, man. Right over the buildings was so freaking sick, man. That was so cool. Cass says, where am I parking? Park wherever you want. I'll park next to you. Alright, flaps up. Spoilers, good. APU's coming on. Now we should see Element land here. He's 4 to 5 minutes out, so I'm actually gonna switch over to ground and switch back. Ground, LATAM 16 is clear. 17 right, ready to taxi back to the gate. I see him. I think that's him right there. Maybe not.
LATAM 116, Sao Paulo ground, taxi to Park 60 via Lima, Juliet, cross runway 35 left, then Delta, cross runway 35 right, then Romeo Sierra. Have a good day.
What the heck is he saying to me? It's a lot of instructions. Oh, he thinks I'm on the other side of the airport.
Sao Paulo ground, pushback and start approved.
He thinks I'm on the other side of the airport.
Contact tower on
I'll still repeat it back, though.
127.15. Safe flight.
Alright, it's actually the parking 60 via Lima, Juliet, cross runway 35 left, then Delta cross runway 35 right, then Romeo Sierra. Have a good day. Muito obrigado. Yes, K's, I am using rudder pedals for landing, but on the ground, I'm using the twist on my Thrustmaster Airbus side stick. That's what I'm using for my nozzle steering, as a twist on the joystick, but for my flights, when I'm flying on the runway, I use my actual rudder pedals. Alright, let's switch back over to tower so we can hear Element come in. It's on short final. Oh, Zustoya, you just took off. Nice. Have a safe flight, man. Enjoy. Enjoy Brazil. Enjoy Brazil. I believe that ahead of us is Cass in the A319, so we'll park probably on the other side of him. I'm not sure if he has the scenery or not, because he's kind of just in the middle of the thing. Matthias says fly to Rio. That was fun, right? Practice. How was it for you? You were in the citation. We have enough room to squeeze by. Alright, we got our landing lights off. Should have done it earlier. Should have done it already.
10 Tower, LATAM 3201. We're on final now. Are we clear for land?
Off. And there's plenty of parking here. We'll take the second gate. I think it's gonna be gates. Looks like 12. And we'll tell GS6 that's where we're going. If that even works here. I'm not sure. This is a freeware scenery.
10 Tower, LATAM 3201. We're on final now. Are we clear for land?
TAM 117, runway 17 right is active. Confirm approach type and runway assignment.
Oh, the scenery didn't install? Gotcha. I don't know what gate this is. Yeah, alright, we'll just park. I don't know.
RNAV runway 17 right.
Alright, we'll park and we'll watch. Alright, Cass, stop exactly where you are. Or, oh yeah, or go through. That's perfect. That works too. And I'll actually take this spot right here. You didn't even know 17 right was here? What? You tried Beyond ACC.
RNAV runway 17 right.
Nowhere near as good as Say Intentions. That's actually a good thing to try, is like try both of them at the same time and see what you get. 17 right was not recognized by Beyond ACC. That's interesting. Yeah, 17 right definitely exists. Looking at the chart, and there's 2 runways here. 17 right and 17 left. Other side is 35 left, 35 right. Oh, there he comes. Right, we're gonna actually hold here and pretend like the ground crew hasn't arrived yet. And I'm gonna watch. Wow, look at that angle.
Aero Phoenix 1156, contact departure.
Contact departure 119, decimal 156,
That's a go around.
1156.
That's a go around. Holy. I don't know what happened there.
3201, go around.
I don't know what happened there. Gavin says you sent me a DM. Would love to chat more. Yeah, man, for sure, bro. I'll definitely check my DMs. I have not been good. Matter of fact, I'll open it right now, because if I don't open it, I may forget. It is pretty late at night here.
LATAM 3201, go around.
I appreciate that, man. Yep, I believe. I think I got it.
TAM 117, wind 020 at 5, runway 17 right, clear to land.
Well, it's open. My DMs are open, so I appreciate it, man. All right, we'll go ahead and park at gate 12, and we'll get our lights off. Completely off. Our taxi lights included. Red lights are already off. Beam lights stay on. Green light off.
Sorry, good morning, Transbrazil 9000.
Get fuse on, and I'll roll up to the gate.
Sorry,
here.
good morning, Transbrazil 9000.
Last time you listened to Say Intention Vectors, yeah, you know, it's hit and miss sometimes. It's not perfect. Say Intentions, I know, I do think that Say Intentions is better than Beyond ATC, but it's still not perfect. Sometimes you don't get vectored correctly. Sometimes you don't get landing clearance. You know, it's, you know, there's a lot of approaches and scenarios in the world. Oh, look at it. It has VDGS. That's cool. What does that mean? When I come left or when I go straight? This is a free airport, people. This is a free airport. Does this work? I don't know if it works. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it works. We're still actually, yeah. I actually accidentally parked at the perfect spot, right on the A320 mark. All right, set a brake. There we go. And I guess I'll shut it down. I usually don't if I want to watch the replay because actually I'm not gonna shut it down. We'll leave it running because I do want to watch our replay and I don't want to break. So I'll leave it running. The other guy, he was fast. I don't know what was going on. I think ATC might have screwed him over on that landing. All right, let's go to our replay and hopefully it works today. I don't know if they changed. Yeah, that's still happening. I don't think they changed anything with the flight control replay within the sim in 24. It's always been pretty bugged. It's a pretty cool tool, the replay system in 24, but that's when it works. And very often it doesn't work. And as you can see right now, it is just not working. I'm pulling it up and it's just giving me like the little window header and nothing below it. What is the headphone symbol? This is Say Intentions, I think. Yeah, it is. Say Intentions has its own window now inside of Microsoft Flight Sim. I don't really use it. I have this exact same window open on my other monitor that I look at from time to time if I need to check it. But this is basically what the Say Intentions UI looks like on their desktop, just inside Microsoft Flight Sim. So if you want to control it here, you can. They got checklist here and stuff like that. I have not actually used the checklist feature. That's a new feature that Say Intentions just added not too long ago, where your co-pilot will actually run through the startup and cockpit preparation checklist with you in voice. It's actually pretty cool, but again, I haven't really messed with it too much. But yeah, that's what that is. But yeah, FCR though, or flight control replay, is not working, so we may not get to see our replay. So Cass is asking us to marshal him in, so I will try. All right. I know you don't have the scenery, but come on in.
9,000 contact Sao Paulo control on 129.825.
A bit lagged. Matter of fact, I might have to jump on voice. Hold on. Cass, hold on. I got you. We'll do it like this. Do it like this. Cass, jump on unmute yourself on Discord. Only you though. I'll okay, as you win, Cass.
Hello.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can get. I know you don't have the scenery, but I want to see if I can.
Yeah, so I did spell correctly.
I want to see if I can guide you in, like just by voice, like as a marshaller.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, you were ground crew before, weren't you?
What did you say?
I said you were ground crew before, weren't you?
I was a marshaller in real life. So, but we'll see. Right. This is a little different. All right, we'll try it. I've never done this in VATSIM before. It's kind of cool idea. Okay, so
kind of get straight out of here.
Just give me a very slow speed forward, and I'll tell you what direction to turn. All right.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. All right, starts slowly coming right. Right. Keep coming right. Keep coming right. Stay in the turn like that. That's good. Keep coming right. Looking good. All right, stop. Well, don't stop, but stop turning. Keep straight.
Yeah.
Straight. Right. Right. Harder. Good. Right there. Straight. Which is working. Straight. A little right. A little right. A little more. 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 Right there. Straight. Keep coming straight. Right. Left. Little left. Little left. Little left. Right. Straight. Perfect. Ah. A little right.
Okay.
A little right.
Hold on. Let me get some speed going to get you. If you want to watch Elements Landing, we can continue this in a second.
He's a while out. All right, perfect. Right there. Keep straight. Exactly straight. Oh, too much. A little left. Little left and straight. There you go. All right, you're almost there. You're about 20 feet away.
Okay.
10 feet. A
3201, all final.
little bit to right, a tiny bit right. And stop.
117, runway
Let's go.
right, clear to
On the
land.
blocks, baby. On the freaking blocks. Oh, wait.
Just going off.
Never mind. That's him freaking.
17 right, clear to land.
Oh. Hey, man. You're doing good. I
Hey,
appreciate it.
from my view, you were right on it. I'm just gonna put the camera right here, so it looks like you're right on it. All right, go ahead and shut the engines off. We're gonna cut the engines off, and we'll get the jetway connected and the ground crew in there, and we'll get you guys some lav and the water as well. So.
Thank you very much. We'll get shocks on, TPU on.
Oh, there is element landing.
Oh.
Is he gonna put the nose down? We got 2,000 feet left. Oh boy, what is going on with Element Sim today? Cause okay, he got it. He got it. There we go. Well, I mean, hey, he made it.
I blame Mikey.
I'll tell you what, there is no, I mean, there's not much room for error here. Because if you run off, you go into somebody's house, basically. Thank you, Isaac. Yeah, pretty cool airport. This is a freeware airport. I have the link in the description for SBSP.
Full contact ground 121.9 for LATAM 301. I blame Mikey.
Pretty cool airport. Got a couple hangars. We got an open hangar here for TAM. Pretty nice. Went like a delivery flight or
TAM
maintenance
117,
flight.
welcome to Sao Paulo. Contact ground on 121.9.
And what I'll do is, since the replay is not working, I'll just change the weather real quick so you guys can see the city. It really sucks because, like, man, the approach was gorgeous on the way in here. I really wanted to watch that back from the wing view. But this is the city from the airport. And we're just kind of slowly look around. Yeah. Isaac says he'll get the catering trucks or catering for snacks as well. Mikey was ATC figures. Oh no. Oh no. Pretty cool, man. I you know, these world updates are not perfect, you know. When you get really close to the buildings, you will see that they're, you know, little melted in some areas. But like, if you live out in this area, I think you'd be happy with the way the world update looks. You could probably actually find your house or your floor. So I'm cool. I'm cool with the update. I'm happy we got it. It was much needed. Brazil, South America absolutely needed some love in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 and 24. And the cool thing is, you can download this world update for Brazil on 2020 and on 24. So yeah, I mean, you could probably land an A380 here. There's not a lot of extra room, but I think with brake to vacate, and I mean, you don't need a lot of runway to stop the 380. You just gotta make sure you put it on the landing markers. You saw I kind of planted it down. We definitely touched down pretty firm. Let's see, what was our landing rate? I can actually tell you what our landing rate was. And we'll probably just shut the plane off since we can't watch the replay. That sucks. I really want to do that replay. Yeah, 299 on the landing rate for us. So I think it's passable. So there's Element in the LATAM 321, the CFMs, taxiing in the parking. Cash, you planted as well. Yeah. Kays was asking on TikTok, what ATC am I using? I'm using Say Intentions. And you were actually also hearing Element in the 321 on Say Intentions as well, because like I said, when like both of us are both connected to the AI ATC, we can actually hear each other as well. So it's pretty cool. And that's gonna keep getting better. Yeah, sometimes the planter is the safest way to get in to certain airports. But pretty cool small airport. Again, free scenery. on flightsim.to. That link is down in the description. I want to say thank you guys. What time is it? Man, I'm not gonna lie. I do want to do another flight. I do, but it's late, and my night is not over. There's more things that I need to do off stream before I go to bed tonight. And if I do another flight, we're probably gonna end up spending another couple hours on here. It's tempting. It's very tempting. But you know what? If you guys really like Brazil, if you want to see me do another stream in Brazil, please let me know. I'm down to come back. I have Brazil's one of my favorite countries. It's probably because I've been here a few times. I've met the people. I've tasted the food. The food. Oh my god, the food. Just thinking about it. And so I'm kind of biased to Brazil. I really enjoy it out here. So I could see myself flying out here more often, only because I'm familiar with it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So we're definitely gonna come back out here. We'll probably visit Rio. Is it Santos Dumont? Somebody was recommending before. Even do some VFR flying out here as well. Will be a lot of fun. So, yeah, thank you 5-4. Appreciate it, man. 540. That'd be great. That'd be really good. So, yes, that is it for us for today. We will be. I'm expecting or planning to be live again tomorrow. Again, there's either one or two things are gonna happen tomorrow. We'll either do a train sim live stream, or we'll do most likely a VFR style flight. And then Friday, we're doing DCS once again, as we always do on Fridays. Again, around the same time tonight. So it's about, I think, 10 o'clock or so Eastern is the time you can expect me. I'm doing my best. I have a lot of other things going on right now, and I'm trying to get these streams in. So the fact that I'm able to get these streams in even at night is honestly, in my opinion, somewhat of a miracle. But I'm very glad, I'm very thankful, very blessed to be here, hang out with you guys. And huge shout out to Practice, Cass, and Element for flying with me today, man. You guys are a lot of fun. Shout out to Say Intentions for supporting the streams as well. They are actually a partner of the channel. Who else? I'm forgetting somebody, I'm sure. Oh, we got another landing coming in. Who is that? No gear. And they're under. Okay, there he goes. Not sure who that is, but oh, okay. Did he land on the carrier? Because he just like boomerang back like he had a tail hook. Yes, a great week to be flying on the Blue Games channel. Absolutely. All right, let's get out of here, guys. This has been fun. Until next time, remember you got three choices: give up, give in, give it all. You got peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. I gotta do it. I'm gonna get so many copyright strikes for this. I'm fit. It's all good. It's worth it.
Quem é essa menina de vermelho? Passou de robô, todo mundo quis ver. Ela que mexeu com o menor do vilão.
Oh my god. I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. I think I said the outro already, so I'm out. See ya. Oh, somebody says we should do our next live to Rio. Maybe we'll fly VFR to Rio. I don't know. Or airliner to Rio. I don't know. We'll see. I'll look at our options.